been fruitful because we discussed so many things. And one of the things we dwelt so much on, disaster risk management. And under disaster risk management, we saw we are culprits of disasters themselves, because currently we are just getting out of the hunger-stricken area. We have been having hunger in this district for almost 3 months. People have not been having food. This is a year where we have just encountered the crisis, shortage of food. To the last dot of a person in the village, people have been buying food. The food reached to the extent that we got food from Tanzania. Cassava was coming to our places from Tanzania to the deep villages in Kumi district. So we have learned the causes of disaster, how drought has affected us, and how famine came.
What I've learned in 3 days, it is about advocacy. With advocacy, you have to identify a problem, then after identifying a problem, you find solutions to make a change for it.
What was so fascinating was how the role of women in disaster reduction, or what can they do, especially in the response, in the recovery, in the preparedness, and in the resilience. So I realized that as a woman, I have a great role I can play. Then another thing was the leadership. Actually, I realized that women, as a woman, I have power. I can lead. I can take action that can create change, that can help other women and community members, including families, to overcome issues, to deal with the disaster and other challenges that they can be going through.
I've learned one thing is advocacy. In advocacy, I've picked that me as a mother, I should have a voice to stand for my rights, to stand for other women in the community, not leaving them behind, left with a number of issues and challenges, being struggled alone. So too, I've learned another thing like accountability. Me as a mother in the community there, I have a responsibility to be able to account for anything presentable to the community.
What I've learned from ActionAid, I learned about advocacy, whereby we had types of advocacy: self-group and policy advocacy. I go back from here. I'm going now to start talking to my fellow ladies in the village there, in the community, teaching them what I've learned from here and from there, and then we are going to continue as future ladies.
On this training, I have learned a lot, specifically the role of women in the humanitarian action, women in leadership, women in advocacy. It means that women are in every corner. Women are doing everything in agriculture, in politics, in the families, and women are there. So in this training, I have picked a number of things, and I'm becoming so happy that women are realizing that we need to support each other in order for us to achieve all this, in order for us to occupy very many spaces in leadership, very many spaces in a number of things. We need to support each other. We need that solidarity as women, because we women understand ourselves better than any other person.
The other thing that I've learned is leadership. To the top of my thinking, I've learned that in leadership, you need to develop qualities of a leader. And when you are a leader who everyone is seeing is doing the right things, it is always easy for you to lead the community. And always in the communities, people will want a leader whose potential, who has ability to lead others to the good direction and to achieve what they desire in their community. So being a leader is one way you can make your community change.
And also women have been able to identify key things which are disturbing our areas. Because recently there was an element of celebrating World Population Day in Kumi district. But behind it, Kumi happens to be one of the populated districts. And the statistics tells us that it is the smallest population. Kumi has the smallest population. So most of why, and the topic was about teenage pregnancies. Now we have engaged ourselves at the end of the situation. We have said we have to go and identify what are the numbers. So that's why we are very grateful with ActionAid.